Mike Freeland doing this a little earlier than what I anticipated. Just bear with me for one quick second. And we're going to be up and running. Give me a quick second here. Hope everybody's doing good today. We just trying to get some things here set up. Bear with me as we get ready to show you guys this serious presentation. Thank you for the like. Let's see, guys. You know how technology is, so I'm going to get started really quick. Again, thank you guys for taking a couple minutes out of your busy schedule. Want to show you guys a powerful system in crowdfunding. All of us have heard the term crowdfunding. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you probably heard the word crowdfunding or something funding or GoFundMe or something at the end of a tragic story, end of a tragic story on the news. Well, I wanted to share something with you that's going to really take crowdfunding in your mind to the next level. But before we do that, I want to share something with you. You know, everybody has the entrepreneurial spirit in them to some degree. But most of the time when you think of entrepreneurial spirit, you think of brick and mortar businesses, the regular 9-to-5s. And really for every entrepreneur that is dead set on paying money to build a brick and mortar business or office, I want you to pay attention to the trend right now. I know some of you, especially a lot of you ladies, probably heard that within the last 24 to 48 hours, Payless shoe stores are now closing all locations. Macy's closed a lot of locations. Kmart closed a lot of locations. Sears, Radio Shack, Toys R Us, the list goes on. A lot of these companies closed a lot of locations for whatever reason, yet these are the companies that are brick and mortar that everybody seems to think that they have to work traditional businesses in order to make a living. Now, check this out. I want to give you some new business that's out there, and I want you to listen to me real well. The largest transportation provider in the U.S. does not own one car. Do you know that that's Uber? All right. The largest movie company in the world does not own one theater. Okay. Everybody knows that's Netflix. The largest hotel companies in the world, they don't even own one single hotel. All right. That's Airbnb. Having a successful business doesn't require a building, but it requires innovation. It requires people who want to see a difference. Okay. And this is what this is all about. Crowdfunding, guys, has been out for a long time. A lot of celebrities are using crowdfunding to produce projects. Record companies and stuff, or entertainers are using it to generate their own funds in order not to have to go through record companies. Politicians are named it. The list goes on and on and on. A lot of people don't know that crowdfunding is a great way for you to share donations person to person. And that's what we're going to show you guys today. We're going to show you, as you can see to the left of you, if you can see the little pointer there, we're going to show you how you can generate some serious donations with this system. Okay, all the way to the right, the red and white information up there. It literally only takes two people who get two people, and you can max out what it is that we are about to show you. So ask yourself this: do you know, or do you need money for business, for a project, for an organization, rent, tuition, car payment, taking that favorite vacation that you always wanted to take? You want to fund your dreams, right? Join our crowdfunding co-op. Be a part of a community that leverages hundreds of billions of dollars industry, and we get a part of it. Learn how to get the funding to help reach your goals without grants, loans, or repayments ever. All right? This particular opportunity is called Crowdfunding Guaranteed. And as you can see, okay, we have two powerful systems that has combined to one that'll make you lose your sleep. Now, if you have questions after this, please jot down my cell phone number right there and give me a call after this, and I'll get your questions answered. All right? First of this powerful system is for $29 start, okay, $30 pretty much, is our first peer-to-peer instant pay system. That means as soon as you share the opportunity on that part, and we're going to show you what happens, as soon as you share that part of the opportunity, your donations come directly to you, all right, instantly. Then we have in the middle, as you can see, the Fund Me to Infinity program. This program is very powerful. It was just implemented this month, and I'll explain a little more. With that, you can receive up to 20 to 40% on your referrals and what they receive through unlimited debts. That's weekly residual income, guys. Weekly residual income. So let's get into it really, really quick. Say you want to become a part of Crowdfunding Guaranteed. Well, very, very simple. Phase 1, $30 investment, one time out of pocket. $30, ladies and gentlemen. What you see right there is the silver, all right? You see $25. Why 25 and not 30? Well, when you donate your $30, $4 of that goes to the admin to keep the system up and running, to keep everything flowing smooth. $4. The rest goes into the field or into the team. Now, when you pay your $25, $12.50 of that will go to your sponsor. That's the person that brought you into the opportunity. The other $12.50 will go to that person's sponsor for a total of $25. Now, how do you make your $25 back, or how do you make your $30 back? Very, very simple. You get two people, and I'm going to show you that, who's going to do the same thing, and you'll receive a whopping total of $75. Okay? Did you make your money back? Yes, you have. Okay, as you can see, as you go down through the gold and the emerald and the diamond, in order to get to the goal, all we do, ladies and gentlemen, is take $50 of the $75 that you receive in donations, and you can automatically upgrade. This is reinvesting. This is what brick and mortar companies do. When somebody opens up a brick and mortar business and they get their first profit, they don't take it if they know, like I know, they won't take it and go spend it. They will take it and reinvest. That's what you're doing. You're reinvesting. Why? Because when you get on the gold level or the gold tier, okay, you donate the $50, and then you'll see that every person that comes in, you'll receive $25, and the sponsor will receive the other, just like in the silver. Now, what do you do with this other $25 that was here? What you want to do is set your system up so that it'll be automated. That's very, very powerful in this. I've seen crowdfunding opportunities where the system was not automated and people would donate. Then you had to wait for people to switch you in and turn it on for you and all this kind of stuff. All of this is totally done in automation. So when you set your system to be automated, what it does is it takes that other $25 and add it back so that you can receive again on the silver level. Why? Because you'll be still sharing this opportunity with people, and they'll come in, and you don't want people to come in silver and you're not set on silver to receive those $12.50 donations over and over and over again. I'll tell you another powerful thing really, really quick. Keep in mind, as I show you, what you do is when you come in and you pay your $30 and the $4 go to the admin and the $25 is split in your back office, you will see what we call the target. This is you. Now, what do you want to do? You want to fill your target with 6 people. All right? You don't have to get all 6, but you can get 6. All right? But what do? The 2 people that you bring in, because this is a 2x2 system, they get 2 people, which is a total of 6, correct? So as you can see here, here's you You get 2 people, one on the left, one on the right, and each one of those people get 2 people. That's a total of 6 people. That's $75. That's how you get that $75. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what happens with these 6 people when they get their 6? Imagine getting $75 times each one of these people as they're building their organization too. All right? That's the power of this portion of the system. You can make unlimited, or I should say receive unlimited amount of donations through this amazing platform. One time $30, okay, and 2 people. Very, very powerful. Now, let me tell you something else about this. When this company first got started, I got involved around December the 9th. Okay, and then this company, not long after that, they started a program that was called the Gold Rush. All right, and what the Gold Rush was, if you remember, the gold was the second tier that you would get on. What the gold did was, or what the system did with this Gold Rush was to help people get to gold as soon as possible, which simply means help them get their 2 people and their 2 people get 2 people. And there was a powerful incentive to do that because the company offered the Infinity program, which I'm going to share with you a little bit, offered the Infinity program where you can receive donations daily, but they had initially said you had to be a gold member in order to do that. But there's been a tremendous update. Okay, as of right now, the Fund Me to Infinity now starts at the very first level, or the silver level that you when you first come in. This is very, very powerful, and I'm going to show you why. What you see right here is a totally filled out at this point chart for the Fund Me to Infinity program. Now, as you can see on the right hand side, it says what $1 million a year look like. So in a perfect world, when everybody's coming in and doing what they have to do, you can earn on this Infinity level, this is an Infinity program, you can earn upwards of $19,000 a week, ladies and gentlemen, in donations, $85,000 plus a month, over $1 million a year. Now, a lot of people I know can't fathom that. Those numbers are too big, but I can tell you who can fathom that. Your entertainers in the movie business can fathom that. Those filmmakers that make $20 million a picture, they can see that. Your NFL players, NBA players, Major League Baseball that get, 5-year contracts for $200-300 million. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, see this $19,915 that you see here. There are some NFL football players that they're hardly on the field. They're on maybe 2 or 3 times a game, depending on who's scoring what. These field goal kickers that I'm talking about and punt kickers, there are some in the NFL that are receiving upwards of $18,000 and $19,000 based on their contract per kick. Okay, so if they come on and they have to kick 3 or 4 field goals plus a couple punt returns, they're making $18,000, $19,000 per kick. If it happens to be a game that they don't score, they still are getting their check. And here's the thing, they get that weekly. When the game is over, they go take their shower and have their press conferences and all of that. Better believe, but when they leave that stadium, every player has their check in their pocket, or in today's world, their check is direct deposited into their bank account. So their mindsets, because of what they're experiencing, they believe it, but a lot of us don't believe it. We can't comprehend that. All right, but it is possible. So what I wanted to do is share with you how something that you probably can comprehend a little more. What we did was we produced another slide that we want to share with you. Most people on average say, boy, if I had $500 additional at the end of the month, I could really, really survive. Well, this is what the Fund Me to Infinity part of this opportunity can do. Ladies and gentlemen, see in the yellow. Just follow me with this, and you'll see how powerful this is. This is you. You signed up, let's say, for example, 8 people. All right? Out of those 8 people, they brought in 4 people and everybody joined the second part of this, which is the Fund Me to Infinity program, and they only brought in 4 people. This is on your second level. All right, I want you to look down here. $122 per week, and we're paid on Mondays. $122 per week, $524 per month. There's your extra $24. What did you do for that? You signed up 8 people yourself, and those 8 people each signed up 4 people. Over here in the corner, you can see total members. That's 40 members totally in your group just on this example alone. And there's your part-time money, additional money per year. Now, I'll say the disclaimer, all of the monies and donations that you see is based on your personal efforts and what you're doing and what you're not doing. If you see this and you actually do this and you're dedicated to it, these are the potentials, and it grows. If you get involved and you don't do anything, then what are you going to get? Nothing. All right, we want to make that clear. Now, of course, this is the second part of the opportunity, and so there is a $29 platform fee, and this is every 28 days. What happens with that? See here, the $28 right here? All the company is doing is taking $1 out of the $29, ladies and gentlemen. They're taking only $1, adding it to the fees in order to keep the systems running and everything like that. And the $28 is going back into the field. See, this particular opportunity of crowdfunding, the founders of it is actually doing the platform as well. So they're not just sitting back hoping people miss things and money donations go past them and all of this type of stuff. They're not doing that. They're actually active in this as well. So what do we do when we talk about, hear people say, well, I don't know anybody that I can share with. I don't have no friends and all of this other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just one tool that the company has just partnered with that you can download on your phone. It's a funneling system where you can actually bring all your contacts and things over to the system on your phone. You can send them some powerful information that will share for them 100% our opportunity, and will let them know exactly what crowdfunding is all about. There's a powerful survey that you can send that people will answer, and while they're answering the survey, it is educating them on the crowdfunding opportunity. As you can see here, in this example, up here in the red, these are like your hot leads, or would be your hot leads where people are responding to what you actually post. These are people that you would want to get in contact with right away. It actually shows you how many people opt in under the statistics, how many people viewed, who are really engaged, campaigns, resources. All of this will be right on your phone. All right, now when you download this right now, there's a special for $1. You can actually have this for 30 days to use, or you can do a trial deal, a 10-day deal, and after that, I think it's like $19. It's under $20, or right at $20 to actually have this. But it's very, very powerful for what you would want to do to share this opportunity right at your fingertips. Anybody you talk to, you just get their information. You can put them in as a contact, and boom, you can send them. You can send them information. You're out at a function. One of the things I like to do, you're out at a function, talking to people, ask them for their business card, listen to everything that they have to say, engage. You can come home, you can add their information into this system. You can send them information on Crowdfunding Guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very powerful system, a very, very powerful opportunity. Donations, everybody can use donations. All right, everybody. The thing we must understand is that wealthy people always look for different ways to create wealth. Their plate is never full. They have family just like everybody else, but they will go from continent to continent to create and add to their wealth. We have to get out of the corporate mindset. We won't even go across the street. We won't even sit and watch a presentation online before we get bored and want to switch. So this is an amazing opportunity. Now, another thing that I want to share with you really, really quick is, and I have to switch this around real quick, but another thing that I want to share with you guys is this. There's a lot of people who say that they don't know who they could share this with or how they can actually share this. So I want to actually help you guys out as soon as I can get my person around here and do the deal. All right, there we go. Here's what I want to do. Just bear with me. This is one thing that people always talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is they don't know who they could share opportunity with. I want to show you how powerful this opportunity can be for you. Now, whoops. Oh, I'll get it right in a second. Bear with me. Okay, let's do this again. Technology, it doesn't take a rocket science to be good at this. You just have to want to do it. There we go. Now, a lot of people say they don't know who they can share this with, how they can share this, or whatever. Well, I sat down and I thought about it. One of the biggest or places that people or organizations is always asking for donations and things are churches and places of worship and things like that. You can ride down any street and you can see where they're having various programs going on. A lot of Catholic churches and things do a lot of bull roasts, and then they have bingos and you know, all kind of things where they're asking for donations. All right. You also have other businesses that ask for donations. So I chose to share with you how you can share this with a church or an organization like that and how powerful it can be. So I wanted to share that with you. How do you share it with the church? All right. You want to help a church or organization. First thing you want to do is you want to find out who the people are that are in charge of the finances in the church. Okay. If you can find them first, you want to talk to them, or you can talk to the administrative people. Find out who the owner, if it's a business or an employee. You got to talk to somebody that's going to direct you to who you need to speak with in that particular organization. So, for example, if you want to take it to a particular church, what you want to do is find out who the treasurer is or who's in charge of the financing department or something like that. Because 9 times out of 10, if you take it to them, what's going to happen is they're going to in turn present it to whoever and whoever that they need to, so that you can set up a meeting. Okay. Now, let's say you've talked to, somebody within the church. The church is interested. The trustee board is interested. Whoever, the pastor's going to come in and sit in to see what this is about. When you do that, the number one question you want to ask when you're standing in front of them, does your organization need funding? Could you use some more funding? Now, of course, they're going to say yes. We know they're going to say yes. That's what you want to hear them say yes. Then you let them know, exactly what the opportunity is and what you are part of. You're part of a cooperative that teaches how to raise funds for any project. Well, somebody's going to come up and they're going to say, well, what's a cooperative? They can Google it or do whatever they want. But for this video, I'll just tell you, a cooperative is a group of people, including the founders, if you want to call it, the owners, the admins, or whatever, that have all come together to create a platform or project to receive funds or donations. Long time ago, years ago, communities used to do cooperatives where when they would build communities, all of the communities would come in and they would build one person's home, help them build their home. Then after that home is up and running, those people will go and help them build another home. Everybody would help build those homes until that community was done. That's pretty much one way of looking at a cooperative, and that's what we are. So once you explain to them what a cooperative is and how it will teach them to raise the funds for their project, Then what you want to do when they're interested, the main thing that you want to do is find out how many departments or organizations or auxiliaries are within their organization. Give you another example. You're in a church or you're talking to a church. The church has a deacon board, an usher's board. They have a pastor's aid board. They have the choir members. They have their own finance still. They might have 5, 6, 7, 8 departments within that organization. Key thing you want to do, if the church or business is going to do this, you want to make the church or the business the first entity into receiving the donations. Why do you want to do that? You don't want the president of the company in first and put the company under. You don't want a pastor or something in and put the church under that. The reason being, if for any reason that president leaves or is removed from the church, from the business, or the pastor leaves or is removed, you do not want them to leave and be gone and still receiving all of the benefits. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put in the organization first, and then the pastor or the president or whoever. That way, even though if the pastor or somebody leaves, they're still going to do this to raise donations for themselves, and the organization will still receive as well. Okay, this is all about building the organizations. Remember that. Now, allow those leaders that you have come in. Let's say the president of the usher board, the president of the deacons, whichever comes in, the vice president of the company, managers of the company, however they come in, let those leaders come in first. Those leaders will then come in and share with their groups within the church or within the business. So if the leader of the usher board is going to do it, or the leader of a particular department is going to do it, then let them present it to their the people that they supervise or that are under them. Then allow the department and the auxiliaries bring it to the congregation or to the office workers. So after you've established who the leader is and they have the people coming in, then it can go out to the congregation or to the office workers like that. It can be structured that way so that everything is running positively and smoothly. Then everyone can share with their personal connections outside of whatever organization. So, for example, and again, I'm going to use the church because I'm very, very familiar with how church business operates. So let's say we sign up such and such a church, all right? Then out of such and such a church, you got five auxiliaries. You got the pastor's aide, you got the gospel choir, you got the deacons board, you got the mothers board, and you got the ushers board. Now you got that set up, and the president of each one of those will begin to share that with the people that are in their departments. All right? You got that. They in turn announce it into the church, as far as maybe in a church announcement, and then afterwards, those that want to participate, you can have a quick 10, 15, 20-minute meeting, get some questions answered. Those people that are members can come in. Now, when those people that are members can come in, then they can go out and share it through their homes, families, business, co-workers. You see how it spreads? It's just like once upon a time churches they used to call them gleaners, where the church would hand out, a bunch of gleaners, and you would take them around, and if you filled up one gleaner, it would be the equivalent of about $10, $20, depending on whether they were penny gleaners, nickel, dime, quarter, or silver dollars, whatever. Same concept, but a much, much larger return. As I'm about to wrap up, I will tell you this, guys. If you got involved with this and you shared it with the church, you could eliminate all of the traditional chicken dinners and fish dinners and car washes and all of those additional things that once upon a time you probably was feeling blessed if you broke even after your investment to do it, or maybe you made a couple $100 or so beyond that, and you felt that it was very successful. Can you imagine bringing an organization in to this opportunity that I just shared with you, or bringing some friends or whatever in One time, $58. Come on, guys, $58. And I just showed you diagrams where you can make hundreds and even thousands of dollars a week off of $58 one time out of pocket. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, $58. You spend $58 getting up in the morning trying to decide what you're going to do before you get to work. You spend $58, with gas and running to McDonald's. You spend $58 picking up your dry cleaning. You spend $58. People spent $58 last week in Baltimore at the Erykah Badu concert. Trust and believe. I know people that been there that went. You spent $58 at the movies. $25 to get in, you and somebody else, and then by the time you buy a large popcorn, 2 hot dogs, and a soda, that's another $26 or so. You just spent $58 right there. $58 is nothing. If $58 has you thinking about getting into this, you really need to get into this. Okay, you really need to become a part of this. If $58 is your holdback, you really need to find $58 and get involved. You talk about you want a financial breakthrough. You talk about manifesting things. You talk about speaking things into existence. Trust and believe me, I have meditated and prayed and everything else over this system. It is working for me. I invite you to become a part of our team. We have so much training. We have a powerful group on Facebook that you can get all your questions answered, if not from me, through them. We have conference calls daily, weekly, nightly by both our team as well as the company themselves. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I have products that I have put together to help you understand how to build this on social media, via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. I can show you how you can get online and post different things on your social media website and not running people down, but people will read those things and they will come back to you wanting more information. So as I conclude, I hope you found something in this that was to your liking. This is, again, a very, very powerful system, very powerful system. And all we want you to do, guys, is just get in and be a part of what it is that we're doing. Let's share this. This is truly, truly, truly a blessing, and it can be a blessing for anybody that participates. Like this video, guys. Like this live video. Share it. If you're not interested, somebody else may be interested. But I can guarantee you this as I conclude. What you saw now, what you've seen today, do not be surprised if somebody knocks on your door, sends you a text message, calls you on the phone, and tell you that they found an opportunity online that they want to share with you that can help you increase your income. And then they show you exactly what I'm showing you today, crowdfunding guaranteed. What does that mean? That means that they got in before you, and where you could have had them on your team, now they're coming for you to be on their team. I see all day long on Facebook, on Instagram, people complaining and whining about they need extra money. They, bills is this and money I need for this. They're tired of their job, until whatever the issue was on the job is over with. Then they're fine with their job until the next issue come up. Well, I'm showing you something right now that you do not have to quit your job for. We're not telling nobody to turn in no 2-week notice, no week notice, no effective immediate notice, none of that. We're showing you an opportunity that will help you create income besides your 9-to-5. Some people love their job. I know I see quite a few people that don't. So whether you love it or you hate it, you still are looking for some extra ways to make some money. I know it is, because that's why we have part-time jobs. People leave their full-time 8 to 10 hour job, drive another 45, 50 minutes to an hour to get to a second job. Don't tell me you can't multitask. So if you can do that, you can do this. So with that, This is Mike Freeland. Direct message me, inbox me, whatever, with any other questions you have. Leave something in the comments. Let me know that you check this out. We're going to probably do another one later again this week. So be on the lookout for that. Me, myself, I'm actually a happy partner in this, plus a couple of other things that I do that I've been sharing. You know, I'm going to continue to share this because I get great feedback from people that are interested in, you know, receiving donations or creating some additional income. Remember, they say $500 extra added to your paycheck can go a long way. $500 could pay your car payment for you every month. $500 could pay a couple of your bills, your cell phone bill and utility bill. $500 could pay your car insurance. $500 could do your groceries for you. All right? So with that, this is Mike Freeland. Enjoyed the time here with you guys today. We're going to do another one, like I said, later this week. Until we do, you guys take care. Have a blessed day, and we're going to see you on the other side of money. Bye-bye. Whoops, there's my face.